Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Alan here at LFC Red Chat. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and follow me at Twitter if you want. I'm at LFC Red Chat, and I'm also on Facebook if you want to follow me on there as well. That's where I normally post any of my articles that I write and my videos as well if you want to keep up to date with them. And I'm quite active on both of them, so I talk a lot about Liverpool and all the rest of it. So, let's get dug into this usual format for you guys, for the people who are used to my channel by now. The preview video is a very informative video. It's a lot of stats, a lot of stuff that you need to know. Not too much of me giving over my opinions, more me letting you know what's going on and you guys develop your own opinions. A review video of the game is more opinion based. So, usual format, like I said, 5 things you need to know, team I would pick, referee, ones to watch, trivia, injuries, stats, next matches coming up. We'll look at it all and we'll go over it, okay? So, let's get started. Number 1 thing that you need to know, almost the certainty that Stevie Gerrard is going to play in this game, seeing he was left out of Stoke at the weekend there. So, what I want to see is, will Stevie G play and Lucas keep his spot? Because I think Lucas was doing well in where Stevie G has been playing before. But I hope so. A lot of people say that Stevie G can't play with Lucas in the same team. I disagree with that. They can't really play side by side if you're doing in the 2-3 sort of midfield. Don't really work too well playing side by side. Kind of occupy the same sort of spot. But ahead of each other, you know, it's a different story. You're almost in different. You're in different parts of the pitch. It's obvious, different parts of the pitch, but you're not as active together as much. Or you're not occupying the same spot as much. Number 2 thing that you need to know. At the moment, Leicester have been very, very poor. Very poor. The last time they won was actually that famous 5-3 victory over Man United. Way back when, and that's a long time ago now if you think about it. Currently bottom of the table, 1 point out of the last 5 games, and that was a draw against a very poor Sunderland side. Yeah, they're not having the best of times at it at the moment. Old Leicester are. So number 3 thing that you need to know. Number 3 is 2 goals. 2 goals in the last 5 games for them, and they were last week. So if you think about the last 5 games, as far as I looked back there, so not a lot of goals coming from, not a lot at all, and pretty much everybody scores against QPR. So not a lot of production coming from this Leicester side in the way of results and goals up front. Number 4 thing that you need to know, the last time these teams met, it was a 0-0 draw way back in March 2004. And that was what I think it used to be called the Walker Stadium, was it not? Now they've changed the name to King something Stadium. So naming rights and money for them, and fair play to them, you know. So number 5, head-to-head in the Premier League over the last, what would this be, 13 meetings, Leicester actually own the advantage. They have won 5, Liverpool won 4, and the 2 teams have drawn the other 4 games. So that was an interesting stat to find out when I was looking them up. It was a little bit different. I don't think there's too many teams in the Premier League at the moment that would hold such a stat as that over Liverpool. So let's get dug into the team before I forget, because this is usually the part I forget. Okay guys, there is the picture of my team. So that is Mignolet, Manquillo, Skirtle, Colo, and Moreno. I think Colo was a stick on at this point to keep his spot in the team. You know, he's not going to be there all the time because of his age and just the amount of games that we are about to go through, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But I think he's pretty much a stick on. So yeah, so Moreno, I said, out to his left in the left back position. I think, you know, you could look at this and you probably say they might stay with the same back 4. I prefer this a little bit more than Johnson and Enrique, but we'll see how it goes. So ahead of them, Lucas, Shan, Markovic, Gerrard, and Coutinho, with Lambert up top. I think Lambert keeps his place because he's been playing pretty well. He's very passionate. He tries very, very hard. so I think that will be the difference for him over Barini at the moment. Markovic, I would like to see him at some point. We have not seen him since Real Madrid, the 1-0 defeat over there at the Bernabeu. So I think Leicester would be a perfect game for him to get a couple minutes under his belt and see what we can do for him. Coutinho keeps the spot. Has been very creative, very, very helpful in that midfield. And like I was saying before, Gerrard comes in because he is Gerrard. Okay, so the referee is going to be Lee Mason. Not one of my favourites, but it is how it is. Ones to watch from Leicester, if there are any, but there are a couple. Obviously, their big name signing that happened over the summertime, Cambiasso, he's definitely one to watch. Someone that you haven't seen over in the Premier League before. Someone we're going to get to see firsthand. He should be playing. And I'm sorry if I kill his name. Ulau. 5 goals for Leicester, more than any Liverpool player has to his name at the moment. Still Sterling and OG with 3 apiece. Okay, dig into the stats. Now, if you remember from my last video, I said that Liverpool were very much a Stoke at the moment. They were very similar to Stoke, and this is the complete opposite. Liverpool pretty much dominate in every stat over Leicester at the moment. So goals, Liverpool have 16, Leicester 13. Conceded, 18 for Liverpool, 21 for Leicester. Headed duels, long balls up front, coming back the way, clearances and stuff like that. Liverpool win 52% of them. Leicester, unfortunately, are only at 45%. Passing completion percentage, 84% for Liverpool. We're a pretty good passing team, even though at times you can ask yourself how we've been losing the ball in midfield. But still better than Leicester, who are at 76%. So they tend to give the ball away, and that results in the percentage of possession only being at 47 and Liverpool being up at 54. Chances created, 136 for Liverpool and only a measly 104 for Leicester. And that is not a lot by this time of the season. 104, if I believe. Liverpool were at 103 way back at the start of October. So I can show you. That shows you. It shows you how long ago Liverpool passed that mark of chances created. So injuries. Balotelli's still out with his hamstring. I thought it was a groin, but now it's been reported as a hamstring. So hopefully he'll be back soon. I'm not on that sort of bandwagon of, oh great, Balotelli's out, that's better for Liverpool and all the rest of it. How's it better for Liverpool? We've got a player that's collecting a wage and not getting played. It's not good for us. Sturridge, Flanagan, Suso and Sacco were both back before the Ludogorets game. They were back in training. Usually about a week after that, you'll maybe see them on the bench. So maybe we can see the two of them on the bench for this game. That'd be nice after a long layoff, especially for Suso. We haven't seen him since Middlesbrough in the League Cup way back when, what was that, like September or so. So it'd be nice to see him, a little bit of action, maybe give us another option. Leicester are there. They will be missing the experienced Matthew Upton and the journeyman Nugent. I always remember Nugent getting a cap for England when he was playing in the Championship, and it was a big deal because he was a league below. But yeah, he is a doubt, so he's not out all the way. He could be a game time decision, as they say over here in the States. Game time decision. He or back home in the UK will go through a fitness test before kick-off. So don't forget, the game's 7:45 for you guys back in the UK. Over here in the US, it'll be 2:45. It will not be on NBCSN. You will have to watch on the extra time. Make sure you get all your information for that stuff from your cable or your satellite provider, so you can log on and watch that on your iPad, on your computer. I hooked up from iPad to my TV through a HDMI cord the last time. It wasn't that great. The picture was real small. But yeah, it's up to you guys wherever you watch it. Best of luck with that. I know a couple of bars around this area are actually going to see it. I won't be able to make it out to any of them, but they will be on. So let's talk a little bit at the end of this game. So from now, it's going to be a very, very busy December. Okay, so we got this game coming up: Sunderland on the 6th, Basel on the 9th, Man United on the 14th, and Arsenal before Boxing Day on the 21st. A lot of big games in that. You know, you have to say all of them are huge games, really. When you look at Leicester and Sunderland for league position wise, Basel for the Champions League, of course, Man United and Arsenal again for league situations. A lot of good stuff, a lot of stuff to look forward to. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos, it looks like, in December. I'll try and keep up with it. I won't be a day late and a penny short like I am with this video, because this video was supposed to be recorded last night and put out, because I try and get them out a day before, so you have a whole day to watch it, and then on to the game. But yeah, it's going to be busy, busy, busy. I will be doing on, what day is it going to be? So it's going to be Tuesday. I'll do my review video Tuesday night, do the comments below that one, and then Wednesday night, going to make this a thing, the comments below, and comment on any of my videos. So we're going to do, let me clarify that for you, we're going to do almost a comments below-esque video, but it's going to be on a whole range of topics. So any comments that are added on to my videos below, I will always reply to them via YouTube, you know, reply to them written wise, so comments down below if you want to add anything on to what I said today. But in addition to that, because not everybody's going to go back to my videos and read all the comments unless, you know, you've commented and I've replied to you and you're only really going to read yours, I will be doing a comments video on a Wednesday night. Wednesday night, tentatively for just now, because if we progress in the Champions League, then it's going to throw me off with doing review videos and this comments one, so it's either going to be Wednesday night or Thursday night. For right now, seeing we don't have Basel until the 9th, it will be a Wednesday night. So I'll be doing that for you guys. So any comments that you put down at the bottom of this will be added into that video. Any comments that you would put onto the review video will be added onto that, and we'll talk about it and we'll go through it. It will probably be, I don't know, maybe a 30-minute long video. See how it goes. Some people say that they like the longer videos, so we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, so that's what's going to be happening. That's what's going to be added into the programming here on this channel. As always, if you want to be a part of this channel, I will be doing the subscriber shoutouts again. They will be coming back up as soon as I get a list down here in my studio. Studio is a fucking basement. In my studio, as soon as I get the list back, I'll start shouting out everybody again, go through them real quick. It won't take too long because I'll be doing a lot of videos in December. Okay, so if you want to be part of that, make sure you click the subscribe button above my head. That way you'll be able to get on top of that list, and I'll go through them as fast as I can, videos wise, and you'll get a shout out. Add your Twitter handle if you want on a comment. Say, you know, I subscribed. Twitter handle. I'll throw out your Twitter handle so that anybody that wants to follow you can follow you. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for that. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs down the video as always. Comments down below for everything. Tonight's trivia question is going to be, can you name me the famous son of Leicester, the most famous player, in my opinion, their most famous player? A little clue, he played for Everton, he played for Tottenham, and he played for Barcelona. It should be an easy one, so I would love to see a whole bunch of comments down below for that. Whole bunch of answers. Have a good one, guys. Be safe. If you're going to the game, lucky you. I would love to be going. But be safe. Have a good one. And we'll see you soon. Alright, guys. Bye-bye.